According to Senator Shehu Sanni, he said, "We are deceiving ourselves and sinking into deeper pits of danger." Shehu Sanni laments on his Facebook page, following the numerous security challenges in the country and the measures taken by government to combat it. The former lawmaker Senator Shehu Sanni some minutes ago took to his Facebook page to express himself in a way that attracted a lot of reactions. Nigeria pumps in trillions of money for defense and for security, and in form of budget, supplementary budget, and so-called special approvals. In form of allocation, they allocate so many funds to the armed force, while the bandits and terrorists only have their AK-47s, motorcycles, and cheap phones to kill or abduct in mass number anytime and anywhere they will. We are deceiving ourselves and sinking into deeper pits of danger. Our security challenges is not from God. Well, I would want to buttress the point whereby Senator Shehu says we are deceiving ourselves. No, the government of today is deceiving itself or ourselves, because we are not involved, though we are involved indirectly because we voted in the present government. We voted in President Muhammadu Buhari, who is representing the All Progressive Congress, which is the APC. I would say they are deceiving themselves. Now, from this irony, from this article, from this point that Shehu Sanni has made, said Nigeria is pumping millions of naira, into funding ammunition, arms to combat Boko Haram. Meanwhile, in the other hand, the bandits or the so-called Boko Haram terrorists only have their AK-47 that is not even much expensive compared to the millions of naira that has been pumped for defense. They only have AK-47, one, cheap motorcycles, and cheap phones, which is not even compared to the millions of dollars that has been budgeted or been funded to the armed force of a country. And they have all these cheap items, AK-47, motorcycle, phones, to kill and also kidnap, abduct in mass number. So what he's saying in essence is even the abductors or the kidnappers or the terrorists even have more prospects than the government as it is today. The government of today does not even have any prospects. They don't have any visible achievements. Forget about them talking about infrastructure. Forget about them talking about allocations. Forget about them talking about projects. How many projects have been executed? The question is, can you compare the magnitude or the importance of projects to human lives? Now the bandits will go on rampaging. They start shooting sporadically, attacking innocent citizens of the country, either from the northern part of the country or the southern part of the country. They have overwhelmed the security of the people. Meanwhile, we voted for these people to even, to protect the properties and lives of the citizens that voted them in, the lives and properties of the so-called Nigerians that elected them in to serve them. They get there, what are they supposed to do? Are they not to serve the people that voted them in? Instead, the people are the ones serving them, which is very wrong. It does not even happen in a developed country. Now, if people want to protest against bad governance, you will be arrested in this present day. I'm not talking about Goodluck regime. Goodluck regime gave enough preference and enough space for those that would want to protest, because protests went on. I could remember vividly in 2012 when government wanted to remove subsidy, which is they want to stop subsidizing the fuel or the crude oil that is being refined from overseas down back to Nigeria. And we are the owner of the crude oil. As you can hear, we are the owner of the crude oil. Our refinery are not working up till date. So in my point of view, the protest went on that government should not remove subsidy. They should keep on subsidizing for us. How much does the government want to remove? As at that time, the fuel price per liter of fuel was 87 naira. As at then, government wanted to remove subsidy so that we could pay our debt. So they were selling fuel for an average man at the rate of 125 naira. Buhari and his cohort, Bakare and his cohort, Tinubu, they were the sponsors of this protest, and they protested against the government, that government should not remove subsidy. They should allow the subsidy to go on, which is government should keep on subsidizing for the masses. And the protest went on and on and on like that. That's the only one I could pick. And nobody arrested anybody. Goodluck Jonathan did not send DSS, did not send the army, did not send the police. Instead, the police and the soldiers and the DSS, the security agencies were, out all over the nation, protecting the citizens of the country. And at the long run, Goodluck heard to the cry of the masses and reverted his decision, and the fuel came back to 87 naira. And meanwhile, according to the administration, they said the fuel subsidy can only last for just 4 months, so that they can, pay back some debt, and when they recover some money, they will use it to, make our refinery functional. Now we are in the present administration of a tyrannic president, of an autocratic president, of a bigotic president, of a nepotistic president, and a genocidic president, because they are planning to Fulanize the country, or in other words, to Islamize the country through jihadism, or through terrorism, and through violence. Well, pumping millions, trillions of naira into ammunition or purchase of ammunition for the defense of the country. Instead, as soon as the money comes, they keep on borrowing money. Ahmed Lawan is saying Nigeria is poor, Nigeria is poor. They want to go and borrow money. After which they borrow the money, they will share it among themselves. The question is, the money they have been borrowing since 2015, where has it led us to? So many people have been reacting towards what Shehu Sanni said, that Nigeria pump in trillion to buy ammunition and to the defense of the citizens. Somebody says, okay, Shehu Sanni, I want to ask you a question. How much have you diverted out of the unspecified amount of naira during your senatorialship or senatorship in 2015 to 2019? And what have you forgotten in Senate House in which you recontested in 2019 election? Wetin you forget where you wan go carry? And in 2019, Shehu Sanni did not win, so he was conquered by another person. That's the story for another day. Please, sir, don't be a pessimistic, and don't be pessimistic. Try to be optimistic, and God bless you if you can do so. You are ably qualified as a senator of the FRP to meet Mr. President and provide better solution to him. At this junction, it's on LD to politicize the happenings in the country. Well, this person is advising Shehu Sanni to go and advise the president.